So I'm chatting with my homie Lion Optimus. He sends me a part of this page from Extreme X-Men where Storm pops Viper. But looking at this, I was like, this is a coloring style I like, but it looks flat. And I figured out why. That style of coloring is often called liquid colors, which is based on the name of Liquid Graphics. Liquid Graphics was founded by Aaron Lucid and Christian Lichtner in 1996, and they were a very prominent colorist team during the early and mid-2000s, especially at Marvel. They were especially popular because of the aforementioned Extreme X-Men and their work with artist Joe Mad. I'm going to tell you why the coloring style works and why it doesn't sometimes. So again, let's take a look at this page. It looks pretty flat, especially from afar. This page as well. The coloring is nice, but it doesn't pop really. And again, the coloring is nice, it's well done, but it doesn't pop like it should. And that's mostly due to the artist and penciler Salvador Larroca. Now, don't take this as me dunking on Salvador Larroca's work. He is a good I'm playing. He is actually a very good artist. You can even see it here in this revival of Extreme X-Men. The art is good. He is a good artist. But the reason why liquid coloring doesn't always work with his artwork in particular is because he doesn't have very thick line work. Now, if you see here, this is a beautifully done drawing of a team of X-Men. Everything looks good. Everything is well structured. The anatomy is good. The art style is beautiful. But if you notice, a lot of the lines are very thin. But you'll notice he does leave quite a bit of negative space in his figures. So if you look here at the jacket, you'll see that the sleeve is fully untouched. There is very light feathering and like no cross hatching. Same with over here, very light feathering, almost no cross hatching. Everything looks kind of shiny, kind of smooth. And again, liquid coloring doesn't really work with that because it needs bolder lines so the art can really pop. Think of it kind of like cel-shaded comic book artwork. Now, obviously, Larroca's artwork looks good right here because the liquid coloring is assisted by the hue black. But an artist who truly benefited from liquid coloring was Joe Mad. Now, if you see here, liquid coloring makes his artwork pop. It looks really, really good. If we look at Joe Mad's pencils, we'll see there's a major difference in how he shades things in. First, you'll notice he contours the figure. The lines that form the outline and the form of the arm are much thicker than the lines on the inside that give the detailing. Especially notice on all the figures of this, there's some form of feathering in multiple different spots. So you'll see when it's colored in, it looks a lot bolder than when it did on the other artist's work. Now you'll see, again, this piece is good, but it's not fully benefited from the liquid coloring because there aren't as thick outlines as there was in his other pieces. And again, you'll see, this is good artwork. It is a good piece, but the middle looks a little bit jumbled because the outlines aren't super thick. But yeah, Liquid Graphics did great coloring for artists like Joe Mad. And again, it best benefits artists whose styles have bolder lines. I do hope the style makes a comeback because I did enjoy looking at Joe Mad's Ultimates run. I'm not sure if I loved reading it, but I loved looking at it.